create a healthier planet, build stronger communities, and help farmers get a fair wage for their work. They could. With Hungry Harvest, get a weekly box of rescued farm fresh produce and grocery staples that fight food waste and hunger delivered right to your door. Whether you customize or want to be surprised with our hand-picked variety of fruits and veggies, you'll save money and make a real impact. Sign up today and get 50% off your first harvest with code HUNGRY50 at hungryharvest.net.
Brothers and sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself, can we really afford to lose one another? We must understand that we are all we got. We're forgetting our past, blinded by crack and gun smoke. We must turn that mess around and make the other man choke. Down in flames, like the Hindenburg. One day I opened my ears. You wouldn't believe what I heard. They say your word ain't. See, you promised us great things, but only giving us a little bit. I'll keep your Star Stripe hat as a souvenir. The uncle is dead, but I'm not even gonna shed a tear. See, right now you're the big fish, but I'm the genie in the land, and you get no wish. Usually you get 3, but I'm taking 1 plus the 2 that you owe me. It's so hard to feel proud. While I shed a tear, you're still talking loud. I'll never get on a boat with the man, because it reminds me of that great master plan. Oh, I haven't forgotten the last cruise we took. We end up picking cotton. You tried to play me out like a sucker, but I survived to take back what's mine, your mother. So repay your debt to us. Mama so light, cause all the nuts that you busted, you violated our blood and plagued us with acne. So who's the real savage race? Please tell me, what race is really your mind state? So the mess you bumped up is the mess you're gonna have to face. See why I'm so upset? Because you brainwashed my people, talking up the side of your neck. So I just sit back and light up a steam so to deal with the pains and the rage in the ghetto. Who really knows what tomorrow's gonna bring? Our heads are filled with these false hopes and dark dreams. The rage in the ghetto, it drives me to chaos. Brothers talk they mess and get tossed. See, deep down inside, I wanna change, but it's hard as hell to remove these chains on my brain. You got me thinking that I'm less than I really am. Put up a 10-foot pole and impale sand. The rage in my mind, it keeps me from crying, but inside I'm slowly dying. Because I don't know who I am, so I pick up an idol and become his biggest fan. Pattern myself to be just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slinging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. We're very secure, got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I see with a shotgun and in my jock strap a small gap, because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night, I wouldn't dare. Will I make it to 21? I'm only 19, my life has just begun. I got snatched up by the feds, I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed, and now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars, and now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet, I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hands of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it will survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went alone. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto.
If I take all this off, you don't stand a chance.
Little shout out to the underground. Took me in and gave me some knowledge. And now I'm ready.
Heads up with the devil. Ashibu. Brothers in black boots.
Stepping up. Hotel.
It's time. Hold on. It's time. It's time. Man. Oh, we about to finish up these hermetic laws today in a hot temp type fashion. I ain't playing today. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. I pay $12.95. Brother, just thinking out loud, thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand. Oh! Let's get it! Let's get it! Let's get it! Shouts out Eddie Beard, DJ O Sharp, Black Jelly Beans. But it's time for us to continue our journey, the Giami journey, looking at the philosophy that made us who we are, building and adding on generation after generation. We're just doing our part. Let's get it. I don't think they ready. They ready? Let's see.
Oh, it's time to grab the glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Here we go.
Drink your water.
Come on, clap with me. Come on.
Come on.
What?
Come on. Drink your water.
But first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some
Take
water.
your breath.
Take your breath.
and drink some water.
Take that deep breath in through your nose, down to your stomach. Come on now, you can feel it.
Drink.
We gotta move towards our health.
Drink.
Our bodies are the tools that we work through, are part of us.
Breathe. Then
Deep breath, come on now.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now.
Grab. Look at that pretty glass. Get your glass. Get your own crystal now. Get your own crystal.
Or a bottle.
Get that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body. What?
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Come on, stretch.
Move your body.
Stretch. Like you waking up.
Just move your
Get that body together, family.
Drink.
drink, drink, drink.
Drink your
Or should I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour. Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, drink, drink. Drink your water. Oh, family, we done did it now. We have made it to the Imani toast. Tried to get it done in the morning. Couldn't get it done. Couldn't do it. But I did get next week's toast done and scheduled. But now also next week, hold on, I see something. Somebody been throwing stuff. Got haters. Don't want me to look good. Daughters, feminine energy. We're gonna talk about that today. Some of that feminine energy don't want that man, that real man around. You know what I'm saying? Kind of threatening. But anyway, came in what I was about to say. So it'll come back to me, or it wasn't important. So we are here today. And today, the rant is going to be on gender. So this one may rub some of your asses wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This is some old school philosophy for some new school times, because we on some whole other shit when it comes to gender right now. So maybe it answers some of the questions. Maybe it complicates some of the discussion and shit. But it's going to be a great and marvelous discussion. But first off, before we even get started, I want to make sure that you know that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty. Yes, you're. Home of the stubborn minority, place where your hustle builds a muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. And I am your host, Brother Hatim. And of course, you know that this is the Daily Toast. But, because we did the Daily Toast already, this is the Imani Day Toast, right? Where we're going to toast the moment. Lift up the moment as high as we can, because it's important that you understand the power of the moment. And while we are here on Imani, I want to give all the Imani babies a round of applause. Also, 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 want to let you know that this is a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. But we strive to blow up those old paradigms. Those old damn paradigms that's holding you hostage. We got to get rid of them. Now I remember what I was going to say. So, also what I'm trying to do along with the scheduling, because I got a lot of shit that I got scheduled. I want to schedule, I'm going to try 10 a.m. I want to schedule meditation by the numbers. I'm going to try it for at least 7 days. For at least 7 days. Because if I could schedule that, because maybe I might need to push that back before, but that's a relaxing meditation. So maybe I might need to set that for the evenings. You know what I'm saying? Like after work, 5 p.m. so that people can wind down. But, I'm looking for some of your thoughts on that. I'm going to start it off at 10 a.m. If 10 a.m. is not a good time, maybe I'll try maybe about 5 or possibly 6. Maybe I could do it at 6 p.m. Because I think 6 p.m. would be a perfect time for people to kind of wind down and be able to come to Giammi Journey and know that every day at 6 p.m. there is a series of meditation type things. Because I got some other meditation stuff that I haven't really, thrown out there, right? It's Giammi centered, right? And only, like I said, I only shared it with some people in Giammi because we got meditations for each one of the principles. Like I said, I'm just waiting to get it to a point of seriousness where I could go on and pass what I have down so other people start building upon that. And, because it's, like I said, I'm pouring my life into this shit, right? I can't, I can't do nothing but win. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the bottom right now. I can't do nothing but come up. Right? So, so I've invested everything I have in this. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting up tallying the amount of money that I spend on doing this and bringing this to the family. And, I'm sitting up here like, shit. I'm going to let my wife know. I'm sitting up here like, God damn, I got one of the invoices today, and I'm saying, shit. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you an alcoholic or you a crackhead, you be like, you know what I'm saying? You get that moment where you be like, this shit is out of control. I got one of those bills out of like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So I said, shit, because I was about to add something else. I wanted to add something else. And speaking of that, let me experiment with this thing I want to add. I'm experimenting with another application. Hopefully I need to make sure it ain't interfering with the sound of anything else. Okay, cool. So, because I want to see how this thing does for what we're about to do, because we're about to get into the rant. And the rant, of course, is going to be on gender, right? I'm gonna try to save some time to pull from Sister Tara Haas's book, Maintaining Peace and Power Through Troubled Times. But y'all know how Brother Hatim get. I get out of control. So here we go. She got the law of gender in here. She also got the 10 virtues, and we're moving into the 10 virtues tomorrow. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm gonna move into the 10 virtues tomorrow, and I am going to, the virtues. Yeah, I'm moving to the virtues. She got the virtues in here. And of course, I'm going to hit them, and maybe we'll be able to get to her book. Control, the first one is control of thought. Second one is control of action. Number 3 is devotion of purpose. Faith in my master's ability to teach me the truth. Faith in my ability to assimilate the truth. And I get kind of stuck there. Hold on. Or they say willed the truth. Faith in your ability to assimilate the truth. Okay. Hold on. Faith in my master. Hold on, let me make sure I got it right. Yep, faith in my mentor, my master's ability to teach me the truth. Faith in my ability to assimilate the truth. Faith in my ability to wield the truth or to use the truth. Then we have number 7, freedom from resentment under persecution, freedom under resentment under wrong. So now, freedom from resentment under persecution. See, and now those two right there, persecution and wrong, we're going to really get into that one because that one is, because it's like persecution and wrong. Uh-oh. All right, then we move to the next one, which is ability to distinguish right from wrong. And the last one, ability to distinguish the real from the unreal. And we're going to take the next 10 days, starting tomorrow, and cover those. I should take a break, but I'm not going to take a break. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. But anyway, we're about to get it. All right, so let's go. And we're going to run through this, and then we're going to do the toast. So, family, those of you that are not tuned in to us on gnj.media, those of you that are not tuned in to us on gnj.media, you know what I'm saying, please do. Come on over to gnj.media and join us. Join the email list because it's very important because, like I said, once if something happened where they start shutting shit down and people can't express anything, you know what I'm saying, anything outside the lines that is promoted by whatever or whoever's in power, you know what I'm saying, Brother Hatim want to be able to get in touch with you. You know what I'm saying, to let you know that the Underground Railroad is alive and well, right? So anyway, go and join our line, go to gnj.media, give us your email, click follow, and we will make sure that you get an email from us every day letting you know what's popping off. All right? So I am about to go and cut everything off. All right. So it is just us here, family. It's just us here. I didn't do the commercial. So Anime, I apologize. Anime will forgive me until tomorrow. Is that cool, baby? All right. Anime gonna forgive me until tomorrow. So if you could, Anime, if you could, I would love for you to hit the war horn if you can. We got our timer started. If you could you give me my intro song? I'm thinking all the time. Damn right, I'm thinking all the time. All the time. That's my mind. It's like a flower in bloom. I have to think, right? Because it's so much stuff going on out here. So now, I'm turning you over to my screen, and we are going to go, and we're going to discuss gender, right? The principle of gender, right? This is the final principle in the 7 stages that we just went through the 7 principles we went through, right? Mentalism, correspondence, vibration, right? Polarity. What is it? Hold on. Let me see. Am I doing it right? I skipped one. We got vibration, polarity, I was right, rhythm, cause and effect, and now we are on gender. And as you can see, I got gender up here, but understand that gender is not just about what you might think it is. It's about generation, generating something, right? But we're going to go through this, and I'm going to go in on this because I need you to understand, because those of us that are magicians, and I know some of y'all are like, whoa, those of us that seek mastery or are actually following the path to self-mastery of Gianni Journey in media, please understand that we have to be magician, we have to be alchemists, we have to be able to take what we have and transform it into something else, using the wisdom of life, using the principles that we know have worked for our ancestors and use them as tools to shape reality into what we need it to be rather than what it is. Because right now, the reality that we are in, that most of us are in, is serving someone else. And what we're trying to do is to get it to start serving us as a community, not just as individuals, family, because I can harness the power by myself, but then I will become a beacon of light that will be swarmed upon by all those forces out there that are negative. So it's best for us to arise as a group. This is why I constantly talk about tribes and tribes coming together and working and forming villages, and those villages coming together and forming communities, and those communities coming together and forming cities, and those cities coming together and forming states, and those.
Does every dollar you spend on your groceries create a healthier planet, build stronger communities, and help farmers get a fair wage for their work? They could. With Hungry Harvest, get a weekly box of rescued farm fresh produce and grocery staples that fight food waste and hunger delivered right to your door. Whether you customize or want to be surprised with our hand-picked variety of fruits and veggies, you'll save money and make a real impact. Sign up today and get 50% off your first harvest with code HUNGRY50 at hungryharvest.net.
Bundling home and car insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? They may drop little hints like,
beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
it may be even subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
And now it's Geico's Motorcycle Rules of the Road. Before you ride, make sure your mirrors are clean and adjusted properly. And if you're going on a group ride, make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
States coming together and form nations, and those nations come together to rule this world, right? See, but in all that, in that process, is the process of gender. It's understanding the principle of gender and why gender is important, right? Because many of us, even in our spirituality, I mean, it's crazy to me. I be talking to people and we got shit so warped. I got people out here trying to be monks for no reason at all. I got people out here trying to be too goddamn freaky. I mean, it's like I'm in between all extremes. I'm looking like, damn, just move it in, just a little bit so that we could go. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're by yourself all the goddamn time, you can't generate nothing. And if you're always in somebody's bed or always involved in mental masturbation, well, you can't really generate anything of any real substance or any real power, right? So hold on. Now, let me get into it. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principle. Gender manifests on all planes. It manifests. Not only is gender in however it works on different planes, is there. You need the masculine and the feminine, because when the masculine and the feminine come together, this provides, in a sense, the space. Although it's kind of counterintuitive, you bring these two things together and they create the space where new life can take place. Whether we're talking about physical, whether we're talking about mental, whether we're talking about emotional, whether we're talking about intuitional, right? It happens every time we come together in a thought. You know what I'm saying? Every time, like for example, we got this thing in geometry called the mindset, right? When you bring these minds together, you are creating something. You're bringing these minds together. You're bringing this feminine and this masculine energy together. And they come together and they generate and they create something. And that in that creation, a new thing is created that everybody could pull on. See, it wasn't necessarily physical creation, because that's what we think about. See, but as in the position that we are here in America, the only time we think about procreation, about creation, is when we're thinking about actual physical, we come together and we make a baby. There's many ways to make babies. Many of you making babies all the goddamn time. This is why your life is out of control, because you're making emotional babies. You're making mental babies. You're making spiritual babies. And they're all around you, and because you're not able to nurture all these young things that you have created, they're tearing you asunder. You don't even know that you're creating them, right? And you don't know that every time that you interact with somebody in that way, there is a creation. So you have to be really in control of yourself. Many of us are overextending ourselves, generating and creating with multiple people, not really understanding why we can't really, you know what I'm saying? Because in many cases, you are creating, but because you have so much, you can't provide for your creations. There's not enough for you. You don't have enough energy. You don't have enough time. You don't have 15 good ideas, 15 mental, what they call them, mental climaxes, 15 mental, I don't even know what they call them anymore. Damn, that's a shame, right? You know what I'm saying? 50, you done took it 15 times to the heights. You know what I'm saying? Where you have, boom, not only giving life, but raise yourself to a certain level, and now you wonder, why can't all this shit come to? Because you're doing too much. You generate too much. You don't have this much energy. You don't have this much space. You don't have this much time. You got all these mental, emotional, spiritual creations that's floating around you, and you don't have enough of you to give to them so that they could grow. All right, via the principle of gender. Let's get into it, Brother Hatim. Well, I know y'all saying, Brother Hatim, you already got into it, but the principle embodies the truth that there is gender manifesting everything, the masculine and feminine principles ever at work. This is true not only in the physical plane, but the mental and even the spiritual planes. On the physical plane, the principle manifests as sex. On the higher planes, it takes higher forms, but the principle is ever the same. No creation, physical, mental, or spiritual, is possible without this principle. An understanding of its laws will throw light on many a subject that has perplexed the minds of men. The principle of gender works ever in the direction of generation, regeneration, and creation. You have to have a masculine and a feminine in order to come together and create. A masculine and a feminine. And like I'm saying, there's more than just the physical creations, family. Get your mind off. You're stuck on the earth plane. You're stuck on the body. You're stuck. We got to get unstuck and realize that we're giving birth to children all the goddamn time. And stop. Discipline yourself and give birth to those things that you are able to nurture to adulthood. It's beautiful that you have all these mental babies, all these mental ideas, but you are a neglectful parent. One of you, well, let's put this, one of y'all neglectful parent, the other is deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? He or she don't even know that y'all created something. Because we're not really looking at the world in the way that it needs to be looked at. We are generating stuff. We are creating stuff, and we need to be able to nurture those things through the process of growing, because everything, see, once again, as above, so below, right? So if human beings go through baby, toddler, kid or child, preteen, teenager, adult, warrior, nation builder, elder, so do our ideas. So do our mental creations. So let's be clear about that. Regeneration and creation, everything in every person contains the two elements or principles. I'm out of time. Or this great principle within it, him or her. Every male thing has the female element also. Every female contains also the male principle. So in each of us, like I said, there's, like for example, in that yin and yang, if you're looking at yin and yang, in the all white, you have just a little bit of black, and in that all white black, you got just a little bit of white. And we all have it, right? And there's a certain mixture. When that mixture is off, that's when shit start going haywire. But anyway, every male thing has a female element. Also, every female contains also the male principle. If you would understand the philosophy of mental and spiritual creation, generation, and regeneration, you must understand and study this Hermetic principle. It contains the solution of many of mysteries of, look at that. Oh, they blocked us, right? But like I said, in a sense, we already done covered it, right? And those of you that had the Kabbalion, you could go through and you could finish. But what you got to understand, is we already said it at the beginning, right? We, have the power to create. It's just a matter of being able to recognize that masculine and that feminine principle and realizing that in order for true creation to happen, you have to have that present, right? Right? You got to have the masculine and the feminine present. Many of y'all caught up on, excuse my language, dick and pussy. That's what y'all caught up on. Y'all caught up on that shit. And because you caught up on it, right, you think that's the only way you create. You're limiting your power as a creator, thinking that's one of them. If I told you there are 5 parts of the human being, intuition, mental, emotional, and spiritual, and physical. There are 5 parts of you that make you. All 5 parts of those play a factor. Masculine and feminine principles operate in them as well. You know what I'm saying? So, so you could be a very masculine man on an external, but your mind may be able to be impregnated by a woman. A very feminine woman on the external, but when it comes to her thought process, it could be very masculine, and that masculine, that feminine energy, and you could be impregnated with an idea because that woman, boom. And I know some of y'all are like, ooh. See, but a lot of people, like I said, some of us are so immature that we can't even use sex for what it's for. Sex is for creation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done turned it into shit where it's just fun and porno type shit. But it's actually whether y'all know that, the actual process of sex is procreation and generation. So when you have a thought, by yourself, it's the masculine and the feminine aspects of your mind working. Or when you are in a place and you have a good idea because of the conversation you have, some masculine, feminine, there's something somehow because it's the feminine energy that carries something as in gestation and then gives birth to it. The masculine energy protects it, right? The feminine principle nurtures it. And when we start understanding our roles and our places, right? And then understanding on all levels. Oh, family, it's just, it's mind-boggling at what can be done when we really understand what we're doing. Some of us caught up in porno fantasies. Some of us caught up in porno fantasies, right? Because the only way we could think about generating anything is through sex. I ain't gonna say sex ain't important, but sex happens on many levels, family. Many levels, right? But anyway, this brother Hatim, and Anime, if you could get that war horn for me. I need to let y'all know that I am what? I'm thinking all the time. As we say in Giame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out of my classroom. All right, we're about to put those libations, family, for anybody who is interested in getting their ancestors on the list. By all means, we are in full support of that. You come on over and get your ancestors on the list. What you have to do is simply go to gnj.media, get on our email list. That's the best way. Get in our email list. Now make sure, because we're going to email you on a daily basis when we doing the day toast, not the daily toast. The daily toast is not sending out any emails yet. I'm thinking about getting a virtual assistant. See, that's another bill. Thinking about getting a virtual assistant. That's possible, but I don't know about that. But anyway, on the day toast, I send out, so it'll be like a Imani toast, like right now, this toast right here, happening in the evening. But anyway, or happen later in the morning, during the week, you'll get an email. And on that email, what you simply have to do, family, now listen up, is that when you get that email, all you have to do is return an email. You just, once you get it, you reply, and make sure you put in the subject line or in the title of it, ancestor. Add to the ancestor list. You know what I'm saying? Add to the ancestor list. I want you to add to, Brother Hatim, I would like you an ancestor, right at the top. Then you put in the body you put, Brother Hatim, we need some ancestors that I want you to add. This is brother or sister such and such. If you could you please add my ancestor such and such, such and such, such and such. And I will gladly do so. The only thing I ask is that you be aware that there are other people who also would like to add their ancestors to the list. And I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want people to be upset because they think we're skipping and not paying attention to their ancestors. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Respecting everybody, ancestors. So that's how it goes, right? So you just send us all that stuff. Let me make sure we get you in. Make sure that we get you in. Hold on. Anything else? Oh, y'all just seen everything I was doing. That's whack. Anyway, that's how it goes down here. Giambi Journey is real life. Real life when you manage your own shit, right? So I'm experimenting with Otter.ai. I'm just checking it out. So what I did was I just taped that whole piece. I'm going to go in and see how this, what they call it, translator, this is a software that when you speak, it types out the words, because I'm looking for a way to go on and make it easier for everybody to be able to, you know, this. I'm trying to get the ebook together. Let me just say that. I'm just trying to get the ebook together. Where we at? So we about to do the toast. I'm uploading right now. All right, cool. Damn, it's almost done. All right, so let's go on and let's do that toast. 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 This right here is some ancient ambrosia, because I ain't made that in a while. I'm sitting over looking. I just pulled the tea out. Me and Cleve gonna have to get to work. I know Cleve like, man, no, he gonna make me lift. Cause it get, you know what I'm saying? Cause we done got, it got so much, it actually hurts my back when I be lifting that water. So I got about 14 gallons of water. So that's about, I might be able to squeeze 10 to 12 gallons out of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how my scobies are, because my scobies been over there quiet. You know what I'm saying? You know, I left them with some nice portion of what I did last time. But anyway, we lifting up our glass. We saluting the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lifting up our glass high, saluting that creator, family, being present. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the creator's around us. We just want to be conscious of it. So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, move to our ancestors. Of course, we already toasted the ancestors this morning. We're lifting up our glass. We're saluting our personal ancestors as we do every day. And we lift it up high and we say, Ashe. Fifth battle, we moving straight into the present moment, family. Man, oh man, this is for me, this is one of the most important. I mean, all of it's important, but for me, this is the most important, because this is where we rule. Our ancestors rule, in a sense, rule the past. You know what I'm saying? They're in a different realm, right? You know what I'm saying? Right now, we are active, and this is our time, and we are the protectors of what we have and what we're going to pass on. We are the holders of the inheritance that's supposed to be passed forward from generation to generation. And what we do in this moment is very important. We have to be diligent. We have to be on point. We have to be protective of it, because we have this sacred space and time that we have to share with our children, right? And we have to go on and make sure that we can expand it and pass it on so that they will have room to do what they need to do. So we lift up our glass. We salute this present moment. Family, for those that don't know, I ask you every day to open up your reticular formation, which is a part of your brain that is focused on, that helps you focus and find what it is you're looking for. All right? So I'm asking you to use your reticular formation to seek out Imani. Right? Because a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, on Imani Day, hopefully y'all was doing it earlier, but seek out this principle. Find this principle. Share this principle. Talk about it. Right? Make sure you take a picture of it if you are having an event where it's popping off. You understand? So that, and use the word Imani. Allow it to roll up. It's a word of power. It's a magical word, right? That when you start dropping it in, you know what I'm saying? People be, you're going to catch attention to some people, other people that are not ready. It's going to flow right past them. But those that it does is going to water their soul, right? So I'm lifting up my glass to this present moment right now. For those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith. Harmony is the modic principle. Trust is what we teach the young people with the M7. Red is the color, as you can see by the hoodie that I have on, and also the long sleeve shirt that I have on, and also the t-shirt that I have on. Tiame to the core. Family, you can support us. You know what I'm saying? Go to the tab at the top of the screen and click, merch, and go to the merchandise. Get some merchandise. Gender is the Hermetic law, and we just got done talking about gender. Male name for today is Kwesi. Female name is Akasua. We lifting up our glass. We salute and we say, Ashe. Word. From there, family, what we doing? We lifting up our glass. We're going to salute our future generation, our children on to infinity. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, we wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. We out. Remember, in the words of a great philosopher, Tiame journey is simply, just simply.
Oh, smoother than below seats.
King Thunder, 614. Floor seats.
People, my name is Thunder. Be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it. Struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get that on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lacking knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horse of scope and the sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see. But I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off their balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
below seats. Yeah. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats.
I turn up to heavy volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You could say that I'm way too relaxing and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. But hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than below seats.
I'm smoother than velocity. I'm smoother than velocity. Smoother than velocity. Smoother than velocity. Smoother than velocity.
Toast going down. 5:45 a.m. And then we will do the daily toast, the Mojo toast tomorrow. See you when I see you. You know it's going to be in the morning, so look for the email. We out over here at Gianni Journey Media. You have a great evening.
Across the country, hate crimes are on the rise by more than 25% in the last 5 years. The good news is there's something you can do about it right here in your community. If you witness or experience a hate crime, you're not alone, and the FBI is here to help and committed to justice. Report hate crimes at 1-800-CALL-FBI or tips.fbi.gov. Protecting our communities together. Report hate